And 3, 2, 1, it looks like we're live. Hey, Internet friends, this is MagicBrad, Synergy Cafe Online, and we're going to do another interview here. And I've got a friend of mine that lives in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where I used to live, and he's got some things going on in Costa Rica, and his name is Nick. Nick, are you there?
I am indeed. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Well, it's kind of
Great.
cool. You're in Minneapolis now, but you got this thing going on in Costa Rica, right?
That's right. That's right. I've been back and forth to Costa Rica for the last 9+ years, and I typically spend about 5 months a year down there.
Okay, well, the way I do these interviews is we get to know you and what you do, and then a little bit later, then we'll talk about some more details. But first off, Nick, who are you? Do you got a family? Do you got kids and a dog, and do you like to fish, or what do you do?
Sure. No, it's great. I'm from the Midwest originally, and I've got a family, a wife and 2 kids and a dog, and it's pretty typical suburban America, I guess. And my background has always been business and marketing, so I have a undergrad degree from Cornell and an MBA from Indiana's Kelley School in marketing. So my background was actually corporate marketing before I broke off on my own about 9-10 years ago.
Okay, so you're educated. I never did the college thing myself. I've kind of always been self-employed. So with all this marketing, what is it you do? I know that when we met before, it's about Costa Rica and real estate and things of that sort.
That's right. That's right. So I own a 150-acre residential real estate development in the South Pacific area of Costa Rica. So we bought that land, and I've been involved, like I said, almost 10 years now down there. So we bought it when it was really raw and things were still emerging. Weathered through the crisis, and now we're pushing forward here with a great development with lots starting at $20,000.
Okay, so when you say South Pacific of Costa Rica, where is that in comparison to some of the other places around there? Because I know that Costa Rica is kind of by Nicaragua, it's south of Mexico. Where really is that?
Right, sure. So it's south of Nicaragua and north of Panama. So if you were to look at Central America, it's towards the bottom, so it's right next to Panama. And so when I say South Pacific, I mean we're about 70 miles from the Panama border.
Okay, how close are you to the ocean?
We're about 2 miles. As a crow would fly, it takes about 10 minutes by car to get there.
Oh, nice. So is there surfing there too?
You betcha. We've got, within about 30 minutes of our place, we have 6 or 7 beaches. All depends on what you want to do. There's a great surf beach, which has a little tougher riptides, which causes the big waves for surfing. We've got great family beaches with nice gradual slopes. So my kids have been down there numerous times.
Okay, so now you've got a development there, and you sell property.
That's right.
So people can live there in that development. Is that?
That's right. That's right. So we have 200 lots that we've selling. We've sold about 50 of them. And what makes Costa Rica really great, well, I think, is the fact that it's really a global destination. We have clients already from 8 different countries that have bought those lots. So from France and England and Canada and the U.S., Nigeria, the Philippines. I'm missing one right now, but so we have clients from all over the world, and that brings a great mix of people. Their needs are different. We have people who have purchased at the age of in their mid-20s through to their early 70s, and those are for our lot purchases.
Wow. So when I do these videos and things, I'll be putting links to your properties and stuff on there so people can find out more with your contact information.
Okay, great.
But I want to just get right to one of my favorite questions, and that is the big why question. And it's like, you could have done anything. You could be in the post office, you could work for Target stores, be a manager, or you could do a lot of your marketing. Why did you pick developing in Costa Rica?
Well, I was actually, when I started this, I was doing corporate marketing for a company, and we were doing sports marketing. And I actually went down just as an investment. The only reason my first trip down was strictly to go down and buy a large tract of land with a group of people. And we ended up buying that tract of land. We've developed it, sold that part off, and now we bought this one back in the late 2000 aughts. And it's fun. I mean, I ended up doing this full time now, and it's challenging. It's fun. But at the same time, it's easy. We took our lumps as you do with any new business, especially in a foreign country. But what I've continued to do with it is the people of Costa Rica are wonderful. It's a safe country. It's beautiful, unbelievably beautiful. So it's easy to say that, but we have monkeys and toucans and parrots flying every day, and well, not the monkeys obviously, but the birds and the howler monkeys.
Flying monkeys.
Right, right, yeah. But no, it's wonderful, and Costa Rica itself is a it can be challenging at times, but it's a fair place to do business. So as long as there are certain rules and red tape you have to follow, but that's true if you were to do a development here in Minneapolis. So I like that.
Okay. I had another question. I forgot. Oh, I was good. So what happened with you is you went down there, fell in love with the country, and it's similar. I went to Bali, and I really liked it over there, and I was thinking about moving over there until I got married now, and we got new plans. But one of the places, the destinations was of consideration was Costa Rica. I'm doing some of these like mastermind retreats and things of that sort because of my event planning experience, and we thought about doing something down in Costa Rica. So is that something that you might consider as doing like a workshop or a seminar on how to invest in Costa Rica and some of the problems?
You bet. And I've done those domestically. I've done some of those in California and in Minnesota, but we are looking for something like that, so we definitely could partner up on that sort of thing.
Okay, because that's what the Synergy Cafe thing is. Just to give myself a little my own promotion, but Synergy Cafe is a place where people can learn about things at the beginner level, and it goes up through intermediate, advanced, and then graduate and alumni. And once you reach the alumni, then you're going to get into like mastermind events at exotic locations to learn about 5 areas of life, which is career, finance, relationships, spirituality, and wellness.
Great. Well, in terms of, and I don't mean to jump across the 5 things there, but Costa Rica in terms of even wellness and spirituality, it's a lot of the fruits that we eat, pineapples, guava, many of those are grown in Costa Rica, and what's beautiful about Costa Rica is you can go to a tree and just take off a stick and plant that in the ground, and believe it or not, most of the times it will grow. And so we've done that. We have 15 different types of fruit that we've planted around our house down there. So everything from including pineapples and Mamones chinos. It's a special fruit that they grow down there. And then I also know it might be in Bali. I know it's in the Philippines as well. But really sweet fruits, bananas, yucca, almond trees. And again, you plant those trees one because you can eat the fruit and it's really healthy. Papaya is another one, but it also draws in the birds, the parakeets and the parrots. Love the fruit trees. So we plant.
Costa Rica is sort of a sustainable country too, isn't it? Isn't it like 80% all water energy, water power?
That's correct. Yes, in fact, it's over 80%. So they have the first carbon neutral airline there, Nature Air. So their carbon footprint, they're very worried about that sustainability. And in fact, they're building one of the largest hydroelectric plants right now, one of the largest in the Americas, and that's about 5 years away from finishing.
Okay. Well, I like to keep these videos kind of short so people can just get to know who you are and who I am, and then they can move on with their day, and if they want to know more, they can click the links. And then later on, I'd like to do some other videos that we could talk more about the investment opportunities and other things like the masterminds and things like that, and elaborate. So if there's anything else you might want to throw out there before we sign off, you got something else you want to say?
I strongly encourage everyone to come down, take even if it's just a vacation. We can talk real estate later, to your point, Brad, but come on down for a beautiful vacation. We'll help you plan that out. We rent out homes. We plan all your tours for you, and you're going to absolutely love it. Okay,
so you got some places down there people can just rent?
That's correct. That's correct. We'll handle all that. We accept credit cards. We make it easy. It's simple.
PayPal?
Sure. I haven't done it yet, but we can do it.
We'll make it work. Okay, well, Nick, I really appreciate you taking the time and look forward to doing another one of these. If you want to stay on, we'll chat a little bit before I sign off. But I'm going to sign off now and appreciate everybody out there watching. And Nick, thank you again for taking the time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.